Sweet. It's Portobello session. Who knows? It's season 3, and last time you all finally made it to Gallows Edge, where much chaos was raining down thanks to, in part, to the efforts of Icebrand making everybody suspicious of each other and starting riots left and right. Um, you all snuck. Oh, you also got to speak with Beastmaster crew before you got here and kind of were like advising them a little bit before you came in. You still have yet to meet the Beastmaster. A fact that Gigi kind of asked Clement about, and he was kind of like, well, it's not really my place to talk about it, but I'm sure maybe you could talk to someone else. You guys got here, everything was on fire, you ran your way towards the arcane cannons because when better to when there's mass chaos, the rally is using a flaming spear to basically distract the populace with more chaos while you guys sneak your way towards the arcane cannons hold on the right side of the coast, for lack of a better word. And as we pan back in, you guys are running in lit by moonlight past windows as you finally arrive to an entrance and you see a winding staircase that goes all the way up to a tall tower on the like edge of like this craggy rocky landmass. What would you like to do?
Should we go in and hand out our weapons and equipment from the bag of holding?
Okay.
We arm ourselves a little. But I think we should approach as quietly as we can, see what we're dealing with. I could have a sneak up and have a look myself. Or deploy the penguin.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Last time I tried to sneak up, I was not very stealthy.
Fair. Yeah. Okay. I will grab my equipment and then I will sneak up the path to have a closer look.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
I will use a point of luck to give myself advantage.
Sure.
And then I will. Great. It's a 16.
Okay.
In both universes, it is a 16.
Just gonna roll. Okay. You walk up the path. You don't immediately hear anything untoward. I will ask you to make me a perception check, though.
Okay. Gladly. 23.
The closer you advance on the tower, the more you kind of hear footsteps rumbling around much further up.
So I hear it from like the portcullises / windows further up rather than through the door.
Correct. Like
Okay.
this tower is about 60 feet tall. It's pretty distant, so it's probably towards the top. You hear movement up there. Nothing like, oh, I see someone, but
Just the shifting of stuff.
yes.
Okay. I will very carefully try the door, see if it is locked or not.
Okay. You try the door. It is locked.
Okay. Well, I have thieves' tool proficiency now. So I will signal for the party to move up slowly.
Okay. Anyone who's advancing, I will need stealth checks from you.
Stealth check.
Yep.
Anyone went for me for continuously hiding?
Sure, why not? We'll see how you're doing
Yeah.
over there in the meantime.
Yeah, I felt like the fair.
Yeah.
people.
Jade, if you could bring your token over to the cannon map, that would be good.
I'll bring Gigi over for.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I assume since we stopped and we like got out weapons and stuff that I extricated myself from the Vorax fake hump.
I think that's safe to say, yes.
All hands on deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Those of you close to the
Clues.
tower, you. Okay. Those of you who have progressed to the tower, you're snug up against it. Mira and Doman, as you're making your way up the steps, you in tandem kind of do a misstep, and one of the cobblestones comes loose as it starts going clump, clump, clump down the edges of the mountainside. You have a split second to decide what you want to do as you start to hear movements of going towards the edge of the tower, the parapets. I'll get to you in a second, Rally.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, someone make a fake cat noise. That always works.
I upcast invisibility to make them both invisible.
Okay.
That's right. And I'll use
Um,
thaumaturgy to make the sound of a cat.
Can someone also roll Gigi's stealth for me if they
Yeah.
haven't already? Just so we know.
Stealth.
I like to.
Gigi is
Okay.
also a bird, I think, is her disguise. Some kind of
Okay.
animal, right?
I mean, if Gigi's still a bird, I think it's okay then.
Yeah.
But, okay, so you guys use. Okay, you need to roll again. Fair enough.
Oh, heavy armor.
I always forget that you have heavy armor. You're still
Ah,
fine.
it's
the big 7-foot tall minotaur, totally fine. But the tiny foot tall penguin and the like slip of a girl that is Mira, not so much. And he's always on the tiptoes. But with quick thinking from Echo, invisibility spell goes out, and there is some activity of people being like, "What was that? Just the wind," or something like that. It was a cat. I'm gonna just, you know what? Might as well.
Is
I'm
it the
just
Dawn
gonna-
Brigade? No, it was just,
Just
a
a
bird.
bird. But you guys managed to get to the edge of the thing all together with invisible Doman and Mira, and Gigi's a bird.
Okay, so, does anybody have some thieves' tools? Pretty
So
sure
I
somebody.
have any left.
You don't have any left?
I don't know if I still have it. I don't. I have Weaver's tools now, right?
Right. Well, I was asking for the actual physical tools, not the training.
Yeah, no.
'Cause I got the training. Well, if not, we might just need to go loud or climb up.
I mean, I believe the person with the tools is O'Reilly.
Yeah. Thought so.
Speaking of, while you guys are going through your inventory to see if you have a pair, Rally, you see a large section of the people trying to put out the fire round the house towards your hiding spot. And a few people are like, "What are you doing in that bush there?"
It's worked out so well for me, and he's going to be like trying to make myself smaller and just like whimpering and cowering. I'm like, everything's on fire.
Roll a deception check.
Huh? You're so good at it. Let's see. What? Right, that's 0. You're so good at it.
A few of these people are like, I'm trying to think if you can visibly tell if someone is casting a spell or holding concentration.
I don't think there was anything on it one way or another. It's your choice.
Well, I will say that with a 4, that you do appear to be concentrating rather heavily. Whether or not it's like a visible indication, they're at least suspicious of you in that, like, what are you doing here? You're clearly not in as much distress as you seem.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah. So, they're like, "Oi, boss, we got another suspicious character hiding over here." And we'll come back to that in a moment. Did you guys figure out if you have lockpicks?
I figured out I don't have lockpicks.
I don't have lockpicks. I only just got training, to be fair, in using it.
Then are you just gonna brute force it?
Well, you know.
I mean, I do have knock.
That makes a very loud sound.
It's also not the spell version.
Oh.
It's an old D&D joke.
Oh. I thought you were going to be like, here's my spell, and point at the Vorak.
I mean, the Vork is also a spell.
Dvorak, if you could open the door for us.
Somebody.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, let's be real, Thomas. We're probably killing everyone inside this room.
Yeah? That was never in question. These people need to die.
You're just brute forcing it, then yeah.
Oh, we'll give them
You guys killed people?
No, literally. As you guys are like discussing this, suddenly you just hear a as like as Dvorak just Kool-Aid mans the door aside.
Like, really, who needs a rogue? Draws my sword.
There is a loud it's not stealthy in the slightest. Like, you just hear inside as someone going, "Ah!" as like the door comes flying through the opening hall. Click the visible. Dvorak, why don't you just roll me 1d8? 5. The door catches Arnold in the side as he takes 5 door damage.
Off the hinges,
He's just
hits
like
him, bounces at him. Amazing.
yeah, he's like, what the fuck?
Hey, Arnold.
And in response, he books it up the stairs. Help!
Roll initiative?
Oh, let's see what you guys want to. We can definitely do that.
Well, we'll give them the option to surrender, but you know we've got a job to do.
Give it a try, Arnold. Maybe you'll be fine. Probably not.
And I have initiative. I have advantage in initiative, and I've not changed my macro yet. So that is a 20.
Yeah, no worries. While people are rolling initiative, Irali, there is a bunch of people that are kind of circling you. What is it that you want to do?
I'm just gonna let myself get arrested. It's not worth it.
Okay. Then, if you don't resist, then yeah, they're gonna take you in for questioning. Do you let the spell go?
Yes.
Okay. Then Irali is getting taken in for questioning. Everyone else. No, I should have waited till. And then if someone just wants to roll for, I don't know if Gigi's going to be particularly relevant in this very first part of it, but who knows?
We'll roll initiative anyway.
Yeah.
Oop.
Okay. Alright, Echo. You saw him jet around the corner.
Oh my god!
Did you just kill him? Or...
We'll give him a chance to surrender, stabs him through the heart. Whoops.
to you?
I didn't expect to roll exact damage. Well, slightly over.
Slightly over. I mean, they don't have a lot of HP, so.
I'll stab him in a non-lethal area, so he'll just go down and we can try see how we feel down later.
Okay. You do get him. I will say you do hear like rustling above now, so do with that what you will.
Well, I mean, we gave up on stealth the moment we had to work to do right now. At which point, should I keep him? No, I will keep concentration on. I can't. They're now no longer invisible because I
Okay.
attacked.
Well, does that? I don't know how
If
invisibility
you
works.
cast
If
it
it
on
works,
them, they have to break
Oh.
isn't it when they attack that
Yeah.
it'll go away?
Oh, in that case, then I will maintain concentration so that they can.
We have an invisible penguin and an invisible sorcerer.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Is that your turn, Echo?
Can I even see any of the party from here?
You can see a tiny bit of Dvorak, but that's only because he is a large Minotaur man.
Just his hoof is sticking through the door still.
I give Dvorak bardic inspiration.
Sure. Tavaz.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in being like, aha! You've already, okay. I'll just kind of put myself like at the base of the stairs.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take the dodge action,
Sure.
and that'll be me. Actually, do I
Dovid.
have bonus action bullshit I wanna do?
Oh.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Stairs go that way. There's 2 sets of stairs. I'm invisible.
Bar.
I assume that's the next. I mean, I could just go up the stairs ahead of time and just try to hide. Now, admittedly, my first stealth check was pretty bad, but it can only go up from there, right?
Totally.
Even if it goes down from there, that'll be a botch, so it'll at least be interesting.
Fair.
All right, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's a good point. Echo is asking if she heard any noise from below.
You might hear something in the way that, like, this is kind of like an echoey building.
Okay.
Said if I go up there, I might. Do I want to spend a key point to do that though? Especially if I'm invisible right now. Probably not. How? Like, if we're going up the stairs, does this just let out like right? Does this go like overlap completely? So you'd end up like right there.
The equivalent thereof. Yeah. You won't be on that. You won't be on that one. You'll be at another floor, but. Yeah.
Oh, another floor. Okay. Maybe that might be too much right now. Let's just keep moving then, and I'll take the hide action though. I'll just try to be invisible and quiet right here for now.
Okay. GG.
That's significantly better.
Probably just move to have line of sight on stuff.
Okay.
That'd be it.
Arnold is very much not alive. Or at least unconscious. Dvorak.
Look, I just stabbed him in his pancreas. He'll be fine.
Somebody. You guys really don't like being like barred path. GG like gorilla nat 20s through the floor. Like...
I mean, that's what happens when the closest thing to a rogue the party has is a bard.
Yeah. I've not heard anything from below, so...
I guess we have a monk. Yeah. Like...
I mean, I haven't made you guys use thieves' tools in like so long, so I don't blame you guys.
Yes, but you gave us a locked door.
I did.
I mean, the funniest thing is, like, I have thief tools. I even have an ability that allows me to use thief tools to make other tools.
Yep.
Yep.
I have the every tool.
And you're not here.
Correct.
That's probably high enough. You can at least see. There. I don't think this is perfect, but that's okay. It's fine. Okay, and Mira. You're still invisible. Get inside. Double move. I wait. Alright, I'ma just... Yes. Spear hunters. They do look similar, don't they? Oh, well. They're scared, apparently. Should have one. Set initiative of. Echo! You just hear scrambling above as people are like.
Appear to have formed an orderly queue up the stairs. The Brits are definitely came out today.
It is.
We'll
it
say
is-
you
it
you
is
you do hear an alarm go off on the floor above you.
Thing is, I only have a 25 speed movement, so I'd only end up like 10 feet ahead of Dvorak up the stairs.
For what it's worth, you'll be in line of sight of the thing. The next person, if
Sure.
you do.
Conga line our way up there.
I am also concerned about downstairs.
Fine, Doman can solo that.
Where am I going?
So, if you look at the top middle,
Yep, I see it.
yeah, you'll be coming from over here.
Oh, fucking out of door.
No, you move towards the pirate. You're coming from the stairs.
Okay, so we're going up.
Yeah.
Alright,
He's like standing in the doorway that goes into more room.
I shoot him.
Ugh. Ow. How could you?
Easily.
Yeah.
He watches, he becomes bloodied in a single strike.
Echo's just like, what? Like it's hard?
The sound of the pistol going off in the tower, you hear boom.
Oh, so it does work.
Was that it, Echo?
I turn around and I give Tomas Spartic inspiration.
Thank you.
Okay.
So it goes 5, 10, 15. I'm at where Echo is.
Yep.
20, 25. I'm just gonna run past Echo and stab this guy.
Yeah, go for it.
Like, hello, you can surrender.
As you sink your sword
God
into.
damn.
You miss!
That's not even the right sword. What the hell?
I mean, it
Where's
was a
my
botch
sword gone?
regardless.
Where's my flaming sword gone? What the heck?
Yeah, where's your flaming sword?
Oh, hang on, did I take out the bag of holding? Where are you?
I don't have my sword macro anymore. Where did it go? 1 second.
Did you
Grab
copy the right
wrong
back
version of the
over?
token?
It was the one. Yeah, it should be. Let me just check. Dragon is my shotgun. I don't know. Don't matter. It's fine. I miss anyway, so I'll make a second attack.
Yeah.
See you, Mum. Okay, second attack. Hiya! 19.
Down will hit.
Cool. I'm sorry, I would have bonus action set my sword on fire and then do
Yep.
the 2d6. Fuck. 11 extra damage.
Okay. He's like, I lived! And then you're like, no, you don't. And then he combusts into flames.
I stab him, realize it's not on, say the command word.
In him?
Yep.
Poor dude.
What the
It's
fuck did
like-
Eric do to you?
I mean, he works for the worst of the
Fair
pirate
point.
lords.
Fair point. Well made.
And then I have a bit more movement. So I'm going to stand over him.
Yep.
So I could... No, that'll be me. I'm not going to use too much of my resources.
Okay. Damn it. You're still invisible.
To lose invisibility, or to like keep going further up in case. But I could probably take out the pirate mage before she gets to do anything. Alright, well, it's 5. I'll go vertically up 10, 15. I'll get over to where Echo is with 20, 25. To be clear, I'm running along the wall, so I'm like over Echo and Tomas as I'm doing this.
You all just feel a gust breeze go by you
30.
as the invisible Doman runs past.
35.
I love
Get down 40. 45, 50. Yeah, I guess I'll just hit. I'm invisible, so this will have advantage, but invisibility will drop after the attack goes off, so.
Okay.
you.
That's
You
a
hit.
2, yeah. 2. Alright. She can also give me... Do I want to try to stun her? That seems... That's probably unnecessary, but as part of that, I can try to grapple her too.
Sure.
Which is this. So strength dexterity save, DC 16.
Yeah, no.
Alright. That was just a side effect of that. I'll take my second strike. Since she is now grappled by me, I have advantage against her again.
Okay.
These 2s. I'm not statistically likely to take her out with... Well, I mean, a third attack, regardless of her hits, will not actually be enough to take her out. The 4x there. Oh, like everyone goes before she gets a chance to go. I'll just take my third unarmed strike.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
No, 6.
barely. I can't. So, similar to how I went botches, but 2s suck for me now. I can reroll 1s, but 2s are just stuck at being 2s, so it's one of those kind of days. Oh, that's everything. I went up there invisibly, hit, she's grappled by me, etc.
His invisibility
done.
fades from Doman as he clings to the mage. Rat. What is this creature on me?
What?
If Lilith is actually ready to join, it is Gigi's turn.
I'm loading. What's happening?
That's fair. We are storming the tower
Cool.
that has the arcane cannon in it.
Okay. Do you have enemies?
we are they basically Kool-Aid their man inside. They were gonna stealth in, but then no one had a lockpick, so we had to bust the door down.
Sure.
And,
We didn't even
they-
debate any other option. We just went, fuck it.
and they are engaging with. So far, it's just been really like chill, like easy to take down dudes,
Uh-huh.
and they're running up the stairs. We haven't got super far yet. They've only gone to the second floor, so.
Okay. You're still in disguise, wild shape.
Which was good because Gigi only rolled a 9 to stealth up here, but because you are a bird.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Which map is it? Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
If I remember, there was an
Also-
opening at the top for the cannon.
Yes, there is.
Okay. Can I, as a bird, make my way there?
You could.
Okay, I'll just use my full movement to do that this turn.
Okay.
However close that gets me to the opening.
So the opening in question's about 50 feet up, so you tell me.
My birds. Can you go to the token? Sorry, love. NPC map. It's the quail. The small bird on there. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, right. 60-foot fly.
60-foot fly. 60-foot fly, so yeah, I'll just go up to the top and look inside.
Sorry about that.
You okay?
No, I'm good. It's just my food delivery at the same time, so I was just
right.
letting them up.
The quail is 60-foot flight, so I'll just fly up to the top and look inside and see what I see.
Let me just make that area visible. I guess I can make everyone up there visible. But
No,
Gigi is
that's
the
a
one that.
cat.
But Gigi can only see is the only one that can see in. So
Yeah. There you go. Where do you want me?
Oh, no, they have a wrestling fairy. Sparrowhawk.
so there is a floor on the furthest right side in the middle. That is the one you are peering into at the moment.
This right side. Okay. Could I take?
You see people are kind of like a little bit in chaos because there is an alarm going off in the building right now.
All right. Could I do an active perception check to see who's in charge and what they're doing?
Sure.
Got it. Well, that's not bad.
That's not terrible. Here are some things you notice. You notice the gnome in the center near the cannon appears to be chained to the cannon.
Oh, okay.
Of the people here, there are definitely some that are lesser mooks, if you will.
Sure.
But the ones with any kind of formidableness about them is a small pixie with red hair and a human male that strikes you as a caster of some kind.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Okay. We don't have any way of communicating, right? This party doesn't have like
I mean, you can speak.
Not currently, no.
No.
You guys have one set of stones, but you have that set up differently.
Yeah, we've
That's
got-
fine. That's my turn then. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my turn.
that's very funny. Yeah,
Okay.
it really is. It's a good choice.
I know it's extra funny because there is a different character from your other campaign
From
called
North
that,
as well,
but
yeah, that's great.
I was just like, well, that's the correct answer though when I was trying to figure out what to call him.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's good.
Okay, but that is Gigi's turn. Arnold is dead. Dvorak.
Yeah, we
killed Hey Arnold.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
gotcha.
unconscious anyway.
Yeah, he's the only one that's lived so far.
Oh, that's true. True.
I'm gonna assume the one Tabaz stabbed is dead. You kind of set him on fire for him.
Yeah, I stabbed him through the heart and then cooked it. It's not. He's not good. After, yeah, he also got shot. To be fair, you know, it's hard.
Yeah.
If he lived, it wouldn't have been a very comfortable life.
Okay, so that lines up with the top of the other stairs, so you can just keep counting from there. And you see Doman is clinging to this mage lady. I'm just gonna quickly grab my food from the door.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I think I'm missing the context on the Sparrowhawk image.
Jed was based off the character Ged from Earthsea, and Sparrowhawk is one of the names that he's known as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it clicks. We're fucked.
Evil Razor and Evil Jed.
What? No!
If we see a rainbow Minotaur, we gotta get out of here.
Now see, if you'd gone to the left tower... No, just kidding.
I actually feel like he associates Kai more with the Jed group than Alceus.
Yeah.
Considering Alceus was the leader of the other
Oh,
group.
the group. Yeah.
Oh, so I should double the size of the pirate crew, hey? That's what I should probably do.
Now the real problem is if Brugar comes down the stairs as well.
Let
Kate
him
would have
retire.
Bubbles dice.
Let him retire. Let the man sleep.
Look, I don't have Bubbles dice. I can only replicate so much.
What would Nega Brugar even be? Rugbab?
Rhubarb.
Worry about it.
English?
It's an English dandy.
Alright.
Hans Gruber.
You have gone to the doorway to the next staircase, but you are now on the opposite side of this poor, unfortunate lady who rolled a 2 on her initiative. Yeah, that takes her out real good.
Oh, there goes that soul.
Unless you try to
Yeah.
prevent it, your sword's just gonna slurp her up, so...
Arnold, you got off lightly out of everyone else in this building. I just hope you realize that when you wake up.
The mouth.
You hear the shriek she gives out as their eyes go completely dull and she slumps over, devoid of life. We're the good guy.
They're slavers.
Is that your turn, Dvorak? Good, my sword is just destroying evil.
Hey, I'm just a storyteller. On a mission
Mira,
from God.
there it is. Good. Okay. You will not be there.
No, no.
There are more floors.
We go up this way, and then you'd have to go up this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one. No.
No worries. It was because I don't have everything visible. I get that it's confusing.
The Borak just feels Mira pushing past.
We'll move around here. Sounds good.
I'll take the invisible petition of you.
Okay. At the end of the round. Let's make these visible as they're like, holy shit, Arnold!
Wait, they came from downstairs?
I knew
Those
it.
ones did.
I fucking knew there was stuff downstairs.
At this point, I guess we should just add whoever is visible. Okay. Well, let us just quickly.
Good, we're surrounded.
King.
Fire in all directions.
We're not on a boat.
Now, talking to me, I have many guns.
My robot hands pop out of his coat.
You know what? Just to make things a little cleaner, I'm just going to have all the normal pirates go on Bertram's turn, and then we're going to have all of the.
I've been working on some.
I say all of. There's one. One spellcaster pirate. Just go on fire.
We did.
I was also missing spell slots, so I'm assuming we did stuff on. We haven't had a long rest.
Yeah, we didn't do. We didn't
You
take a
guys
long
like
rest.
just booked it here, so if
Yeah.
you've used any spells along the way,
Yeah, because we got the hotel, we were about to start planning, then everything went on fire.
Yeah, and we're
Right,
like, well,
okay.
this is an opportunity.
Right, okay.
I'm down on some supplies as well. I think everyone is.
8.
That's classic Jed shit initiative. Let's go.
I was also
16.
looking at the wrong thing, damn it. I was looking at the wrong character. This is
Oh, that'll
not-
probably be why it will be different.
this is not my 2024 one. Should we just get rid of these ones?
See, I look at Sparrowhawk and I just think he's trying to tell you about New York City.
This was
Okay.
devious, man.
Most devious bastard in
Yeah.
New. Oh fuck. what-
Echo.
New
Most devious bastard in New York City.
You really are
There we
the
go.
most devious bastard in New
New
York,
York
City.
City.
Well,
I'll go here.
Okay.
I really don't think I should be leading the charge up the stairs. For
Don't.
some mysterious reason.
Don't let me be the fool.
For the record, any noise you hear from above sounds very distant to you.
Okay. This is when Kay reveals, aha, I lied! Kay, I need a next floor too.
I'll make it visible right now.
Thank you.
So, just below you.
Actually, before I came up the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
did I hear them saying, holy shit, Arnold?
Oh, give me a perception check. Yes.
I'm going back downstairs.
Oh, okay. You
Sorry.
push past the mass and go back down the stairs. as you see two forms coming up the stairs.
Well, I'm going to viciously mock Bertrand.
Okay.
Ha ha, your friend's dead.
Your friend is dying.
God damn it.
He's actually not dying, but he's grievously wounded. You gotta learn. Wow.
Shockingly.
Right.
Shockingly. He's like, he's not dead. I see him breathing.
For Arnold!
We're coming for you, buddy. Is that your turn?
Sure. I'm prepared to fight on the stairwell.
I know it's not worth it, but it would have been really funny if you just cunning worst him.
I am not wasting one of the three I have left on that.
But that
I
would have just been so bitchy.
That's a mess.
Do you think you can deal with them downstairs, Echo?
There's only a couple of them.
You got this. Go murder them or whatever. And then I will pop up
Yep.
here. Oh,
Other side.
that's
Doesn't matter.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the shadow is on the further side of it, so that means it's coming from down.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
I don't see anything right away.
Nope.
So I don't have any second levels, so I can't do any of that stuff. So I'm just probably going to do some setup here. I will cast Bless on. I can't see Mirror. So while I'm running past, I will cast Bless on. At a certain point, I'll cast Bless on Echo, on Doman and Dvorak.
Okay. Sounds good.
Then I will stand here. That's me.
Great. Doman.
Yeah, let's switch.
All right. I think this will be the last turn I'm here to actually puppet Doman. So let's see. Over there, I have Bless on me. Oh, I see how that room works. It has a middle area. Okay. Well, if Echo thinks she's okay taking the downstairs. Otherwise, I was going to say we could just park Dome in there and take care of that, but I think he's easy enough to pilot. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How does this now work new-wise before I keep going? Do I want to do that? 25. Bless. That's probably fine. 30. 35. Is that thing on that? Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna move it anyways. 40.
Yeah, that's fine. You see, there's a door in front of you. It seems to have something glowing on it. You don't know what it is. You're a non-magical penguin. So.
I mean, I'm not nearly so good as Dvorak is at doing these. Probably something that's explosive. I mean, if someone has to do it, why not? I'll try and open the door.
You try to open the door. It appears to be locked. The thing that's glowing on it seems to expand as you try to like open it.
Okay. Well, probably can't succeed at doing this, but I'll give it a try. Sell full key points. I sell full key points. All right. Bonus action to put the flippers out.
Okay.
Which I guess technically, no, I think it targets creatures anyways. Where is it, my love? It is this button. But it says creature, so unfortunately I don't think I can force damage the door. And I guess I'll try to do what Dvorak did, probably way less successfully.
Okay, sure.
Especially because probably with this it probably takes a much higher roll. Strength check. That's pretty good by my standards, though.
Tabas, you're going up the stairs, and then the streak of Doman goes past you. And then you hear, like, a loud concussive smash as, like, the door is trying to resist you, Doman. So, but, like, the force of you and the door simultaneously, like, bounce off of each other, and the door busts into the room, and you flap back into the wall at the same time. Let me just roll for door damage. Doman takes 3 points of door damage as there's just like a smoking arcane crater where the door was, and a bit of singed things as like books seem to be flying all over the place within the room.
Ow. Way's clear. Opened it.
There's also a staircase past you to go up.
That's fine. I'll just duck in here for now because it doesn't seem to be anyone here. I don't know. I'll take a breather. That was my full complement of actions anyhow, so.
Yep. Let me just delete this lock here. Okay. GG.
We are ready. Okay. Do I have any idea how many floors they have till they get up here?
It is 6 floors tall, not including the very top. So you don't know exactly where they are, but currently they are 3 floors deep. So 4, 5, 6. That's the one you're looking at on.
So I have a really funny idea, but it would draw aggro from everyone.
It's up to you.
But it is a really funny idea.
You are a druid. You can have the most temp HP of anyone.
Sure. Alright. This should cover all my actions. Movement action. Can I fly into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
The room's
fly...
about 10 feet tall, so
Sure.
depending on where you want to land, but just so you know.
I want to land on the lip of the cannon. Right on the tippy
Okay.
top. Then I'm going to bonus action end my wild shape early. And I'm going to main action throw my last pellets of the Dust of Dryness into the cannon.
We wanted to use the cannon.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Yes, we did.
When?
When we decided we were coming to the cannon.
Yeah. Because we're going to use
That
cannon
was
to shoot the other cannon.
weeks ago.
We're going to use this cannon to shoot the other cannon.
Okay.
And take that one out. Still a good idea because it will push everyone in this room into the walls as
absolutely.
Water.
Or it's going to explode the cannon. But yes,
Wow.
here's the thing. Would I have remembered? Probably.
It's up to you. You're by yourself right now, Gigi. What do you want to do?
Okay. If that was the plan, then I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Gigi would follow the plan.
It's a really fun idea.
It was a really fun idea, but if we have a plan, I'll follow the plan. Okay. Well, fuck. Give me a second then.
No worries. Take your time.
Alright. I could do... So this guy doesn't seem hostile. He seems to be held against his will here.
He seems held against his will. That's as far as you can tell. He doesn't seem to be a part of the force that is primed for action.
Okay. Circle, 20 foot length. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna land on this guy's shoulder then. No, actually, I'll land on the cannon because I'm gonna drop wild shape, and I don't want to.
Okay. You land on the cannon.
Okay, I'll drop wild shape,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use the ringed wall selection for wall of fire.
Okay.
At 4th level.
All right.
No. So wall of fire says that I'm using the second one, the ringed wall.
Okay.
So hopefully I can keep me and the guy inside of the wall and turn the fire outside. So there's a ring around us.
Okay. How? So, sorry. Where is this wall being put?
So it's 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick, and it's a ringed wall. So it would make a circle around something. In this case, me and the gnome.
The room itself is 10 feet tall, so it would go to the ceiling.
Sure. Did you have measurement circles? Do you have a 20-foot diameter
somewhere?
like thing?
Give me a second now.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but it's only 1 foot thick, so actually it would only affect the outer edges of this.
But then the fire also pushes out an area of damage.
I know. But if it's 20 foot and it's on the walls...
Oh, you're doing it that way? I thought you were going to do a circle around you and the gnome.
But the way it's written... It still has to be 20 foot diameter, 1 foot thick.
Yeah.
So if there's guys closer to that, which both the Pixie and Sparrowhide I think are, they will be safe as well. Which is fine.
That's up to you.
So basically, you're going to take out the minions by putting them in the firewall, and then everyone else will be inside of it?
I believe so. I believe that's how that would go. I'm trying to get a...
I don't have one.
You don't have one? Okay, that's fine.
Okay, well, let me just measure from you. 10.
Like, if we use the blast radius, it would be on the edges of that, and 1 foot inwards. So yeah, it would hit all the minions, but not the.
The more pressing boss-ish looking character. Okay, sounds good. You make the wall. I assume they take damage on their turn. Not now.
So when it appears, every creature in the area makes a dexterity saving throw. Taking 5d8 fire damage. Let's see. 5d8, if this was even worth it.
Yeah, it takes out the two dudes
Well,
if they
if
fail.
they fail.
Okay. So it's a dexterity you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Gerald. Francis fails. So he's gone.
Oh, okay. So one side of the wall, 10 feet is dangerous. Okay. It would still not affect the other guys, but yeah. Okay, we know how.
And okay. So the other two, they take half, I assume?
Yes. If they succeeded, they take half damage.
My spell save is 15, yeah.
Okay. So those take 10 each. And the other one is just outright dead. Date. Damage. Dead. There we go. As all mayhem breaks loose over there. Is that your turn, Gigi?
Yeah.
Okay. Dagger looks around her and is like, what the fuck is happening right now? Hawk, we've got more intruders and they're attacking from above. And she looks over to Gigi, who's on top of the cannon, and flies up to her.
Okay. Hello.
She does not have advantage, unfortunately. But that's okay. She's just going to attack you with her dagger. You get attacked for the 13 damage, and then with her offhand, another 1. And then with her bonus action, she is going to... how does that work? Disengage. Oh. Yeah. Get us out of here, Hawk! Anyway, that's Dagger's turn.
You need to roll 2 concentration saves.
Right. That's not it. That's not it.
Nice medicine, though.
Constitution. 17 succeeds. And... Okay. Fireball is down.
Okay.
That 1 point is all it takes.
Yep.
Man. Alright, Bertrand. I'm being mocked. Can't quite reach an attack, but we'll get over to his friend and check on him, I guess. And that will be his turn. Carl runs up the stairs to join. My magic missile's really good against mages.
That's a base magic missile is 3 concentration checks.
Gerald can't reach you on the cannon. Dagger just goes, just go check on the people down below. Okay. That is Bertrand's turn, or not Bertrand, Gerald's turn. And was there anyone else? No, you guys murdered everyone else. Okay. Sparrowhawk. What is Sparrowhawk gonna do?
Probably something really handsome and cool.
You'll tank rats.
So, Sparrowhawk's like, there is something going on. We need to go figure it out. On the way down, though, gonna aim up at Gigi and use a second level magic missile. Pew 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 pew.
11.
Usually he rolls like ass.
Identity theft is not a crime.
25. Okay, he's actually on the next floor. It's not a crime. He's over here now? Somewhere like that. Okay, that's Sparrowhawk's turn. Hilda is gonna join down below. But first, gotta shoot a GG with a ray of frost. Ray of frost. Botch. Don't worry about it. Shame. Dvorak. Wee woo, wee woo. Booba fish, if you are there. I don't know why I thought you guys were gonna stealth into this building. that was naive of me.
We really realised we had no way to get in without making noise. Well, there was a.
I mean,
we went for the simple.
One of the ideas I did have was just to knock on the door and use the aura farming I'd done all the way up here to just demand to be let in.
Mm-hmm.
You will.
Oh, it was totally not required for you to stealth in. It was just, I don't know, my brain thought that was what was gonna happen.
But then it's like, you know what, fuck it, let's just kill
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't spend hours just trying to think how are we getting past this door. We
applied.
Guys were like, fuck doors.
Yeah.
We're not gonna play their game.
So it's also very pirate action to coming across a locked door.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries, Bubbles. It is Dvorak's turn. It might be just mostly running up the stairs, but they're using doors. bum, 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 bum. You just see like a door's been busted up against the wall, and there is like what appears to be a library and a dome in here. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Oh, you're going there. I don't know if you get. Here is the next room. You have reached a bedroom.
These fuckers have a wolfskin rug.
You sure do.
On a guard tower? Fancy.
This is not tiger skin. That'd just be gaudy.
Who designs a building like this? Salvador does. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Why does it also look at the bed rotates? What?
Look, what Sparrowhawk and Dagger get up to in their own time is there. Anyway, there's nothing that you can immediately see in terms of people in here. You do hear more of a commotion above you now, the closer you are. There appears to be a balcony and a staircase going upwards. So, yeah. Mira! There was a flare of magic for a moment. It seems to have dissipated. Stuff be going on up here. I guess if you run the whole way, yeah. You skipped an entire floor, Jade. You can't run that far.
Yeah, you have to go through this floor first.
But, I assume you could probably get close to that where you're at anyway. Just... No, I know it's confusing. She does have Dimension Door. It's true.
Man, I hope you guys won't need me up there. It'll take me ages to catch up to this.
It's fine. That's a good idea. I should have did that.
Meanwhile, Raleigh's in jail.
Where is a rally?
Rally's made friends with some new people in jail.
Rally went off last session to cause a distraction for us to get into the place.
Right.
And then they rolled a 2 on their stealth check and they've been kept. Citizens arrested them.
The citizens there are currently rebelling.
That's why they got arrested.
Yeah, because they were the ones setting fire to stuff.
They tried to pretend that they were just innocent, but like they're clearly concentrating on a spell, and there's a giant flaming orb destroying buildings. You know, it's
Fair enough.
okay. That is Mira. Echo.
Knowing that is... Oh no, that's out of character knowledge.
It's okay, you can come rescue them later when they...
I hope you prove to be more sport. Alright.
Just do
Actually,
like the both of them at once.
from here,
Yeah.
a second level thunder wave,
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
It's 15 foot, right? It'll get them both anyway.
Yeah, that's the more important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's a cube.
This is cool.
Got
I summon a cow.
Cube.
Advice for me. What's a cube?
That might be the old
Oh.
version.
Okay, well, regardless. Yeah, you hit them both. They take 18 thunder damage,
And they're
and they
plus
get
10
pushed. You can push them first. Yeah, sure. They are down. They're both like almost minion HP.
And then I just
As they
stand menacing out the
they
store.
both have like a concussion now. They're holding their heads. Poor Arnold. Was he just out of?
I specifically didn't name it there.
I know you didn't. Those above you, you hear a loud boom below you.
Yeah, that's about
Smash.
it. Yeah. I'm gonna copy these notes.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Action to dash.
Sure.
So, 35, 40, 45, 50. I look at the wolf a little sadly. 60. It is my last name. Well, one of them.
That's true. Okay, that's Tomas. I don't know if you have left us, Chris, but it is. You are still here. All right. What would you like to do? You're leaving after this. Yeah, no worries. It's true. I'll just go up. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Key focus. Step of the wind. All right. Let me get this up. Number 5. Thank you. There appears to be a big arcane circle of some kind. And 2 people coming down the stairs. That's probably more like this. There we go. That's a lot of magic. Okay. Yes. Okay. Tiny penguin's holding the line. That's my action. Godspeed, everyone.
We'll try not to die.
All right. Thanks, Chris. GG.
Okay. Apologies in advance to this fairy for what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna wild shape into my giant toad and try to grab her with my mouth.
Oh no. Okay.
That is a 13. I'm assuming that fails.
AC is 18, so it does indeed fail.
Okay, I'm just like throwing my tongue and she flies off to the side.
Yeah.
Really, I'm just perched on this cannon trying to hit her with my tongue.
You should wild shape into a cat and make her frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That is your turn. Alright.
I'm also covering this gnome so that she can't do anything to him.
Okay. Damn. She really wants to have a friend.
There's a friend in my belly. Come here.
You know what? This isn't a fight that she wants to do now that there's a giant frog.
Listen.
Gonna disengage.
Get back here.
This is why you're just like sentinel. No.
No. Actually, wait. I don't have that.
20,
No.
25,
That would be funny.
30. I'll throw a dagger at Doman. It'll miss. So. But yeah. That is her turn. She's leaving.
Sorry.
She doesn't want to get eaten by you.
She's not on the map.
Yeah, we don't see her.
She's underneath Hilda.
Yeah, it's because she's tiny. Let me send
yeah.
Hilda to the back.
It's all good.
Anyway, Bertrand, which by that I mean, oh yeah, everyone fighting Echo. They're like, what the where did you come from? They're gonna try their best. They're like discombobulated completely, but we're gonna try and hit. Did your Thunder Wave do any status effect stuff, or was it just the damage?
I think it is just the damage and the push.
Damage and push.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure they weren't like, I don't know, deafened or something. Okay, attack. No.
I casually parry it to the side.
Attack. Wait, this is the wrong character. Not that it overly matters, but attack. That one will hit.
That one. I will, in fact. Cutting words.
Damn it.
He's still my hit. If I only roll a 1. I didn't.
They're like about to land true, and then you with your cunning words. stop them in their place. This one over here is a little confused about the frog and is not really sure what they should be doing.
Hello.
Oh yeah, the frog speaks.
Yeah. Dagger, take it out.
You should rethink your actions.
I can't swallow medium creatures.
Well, Gerald's gonna try his best. Attack. Oh,
Hits.
look at that. Did a whole 10 damage. Gerald is winning. Totally. Okay, that's Gerald's turn. Arnold's unconscious. Sparrowhawk. What does Sparrowhawk want to do?
How does he deal with a penguin?
Probably
Brave
just,
are you feeling?
I think he might just do an Arcana check for no reason whatsoever.
Look, I tried my best. I can't get it as high as in 40. I think he's like a plus 14 or something. Yeah.
Weak sauce. I nearly have that with Tomas.
Yeah, well, what do you want me to do? That's with expertise. Like, I can only do so much.
Oh dear.
Okay, what else can you do with this list? You have... I gave you... what was it? Oh yeah, you have that. Is it a bonus action? Yes. Alright, Sparrowhawk's gonna use Misty Step. Turn around! Is gonna just shoot some what is it? Firebolt at Dobin. For 16 fire damage. Oh, I will follow you. This is noted for what Dobin's gonna be doing for this encounter. Still regular movement, by the way. Yeah, okay. He's gonna head down the stairs. And run into Tomas, I guess.
Ah, you look weirdly familiar. Also, really not. What are you wearing?
Use guns? Folly.
Alright, now I have a fucking flaming sword, so I'm gonna stab you. I invented this shit. Fuck you.
This
They
was...
would not get along.
You know what? In fact, what happens is he goes down the stairs a little bit, sees you, and then goes back up the stairs.
Okay, do I get an attack of opportunity?
I think he doesn't go quite close enough
Yeah.
to see it. Like, he's not within 5, he just goes back up the stairs.
Yeah, he just kind of steps
We
down.
got more intruders below, and that's kind of... Okay, now it's Hilda's turn.
Hilda.
Hilda is going to use... This is probably gonna miss, but we're gonna try to hit Dobin with a Melphix Acid Arrow. That'll miss. Just move forward. That's her turn. Dvorak. There was someone up the stairs.
Feel very bad for Sparrowhawk right now.
he gets what he deserves.
Oh, right, it does half damage. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
the Horror Eclipse, there was this guy who was trying really hard to be cool. Kill that man.
Hey, kill that guy. That will hit for 14 damage. That will also hit. That's 31. Poor Sparrowhawk. Ow. How does this spell work? This is the problem with doing a spellcaster. I've been cheating my whole time, not using them at all.
You had one with a giant robot. Oh, you meant DMing. Right. My bad.
A reaction when you are hit by an attack roll or targeted by a magic missile.
Oh, I'm going to resend my...
I'll say it's only for the second one because I should have said it for the first one, but I will use shield for the second one, so I don't take the second amount of damage. So he is +5 to AC for the turn. Okay. So his normal AC is 15 with mage armor, and it's 5 with shield. Or 5 with shield. It's 20 with shield.
You're bless, so you could technically still hit with a bless.
That's fair. So if you could roll again, I guess. Did I miss?
Oh, do you want me to roll? Shit, sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm
Do
getting
you
bad
need a
vibes
cold
from
medicine?
this, Oh, Bardic
Bardic
as well.
inspiration.
Okay, so you hit. Yay!
Tries.
Hey,
Okay.
that might
Well.
be useful from all the way down here.
Okay. Well, you definitely hit for the. Okay. Never mind. It goes back down.
You had a +16 on that attack.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna keep the +5 AC for the rest of the turn, so we're just gonna do that. But, ow. Anything else, Dvorak? Turn. Okay. Mira. Some explosions going on upstairs. Oh, right, explosions. Ooh. worries.
What remake news?
Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics.
Tactics.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right.
The massive AoE. That's a fireball sized spell. You'll hit so many allies.
It's okay. Don't have evasion.
Just like it casually drops a nuke.
There's just like, it's so dark, and there's like a whole ass like riot happening, and so like an explosion of radio. Just...
Sushi?
Okay, it's evil. It's evil Jed, so clearly he's weak to radiant.
What even is the evil equivalent to a Valkyrie?
A Valkyrie working for the other side.
Alright, guys.
A regular Asgardian. Seacrest.
There it goes.
I'm not gonna, but it'd be funny. It's fair. What would you like to do, Jade? Chromatic orb, acid on this dude. Okay.
It's so far away from sickening radiance.
I will remind you, his AC is 20 right now. That might not matter, but I just figured I would put it out there.
You are hidden right now. Because you're invisible.
Are you still invisible?
That's why I used the kind words earlier. I wanted to maintain concentration.
You're still invisible, so yeah, you would have advantage.
I only have to deal with the Minotaur, that's fine. Ah!
Roll another one just in case you crit, but yeah. I like how you would hit with both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so with 18 damage. The shield, it does nothing. He's trying to like pat out the like acid stain crawling up his cloak. But yes, you are no longer invisible. That is your turn. Mira? That's it. Okay. Echo! The twin bros are at your heels.
They are.
You're just gonna thunder them again.
I mean, I could. And they would be guaranteed the drop. Am I going to need all my first level spells? It seems like it. I don't know that.
Up to you. How many resources do you want to waste on the tower? You guys have a lot of spell slots now, so.
I do, but I am also worried I'm getting out. But it would just drop both of them, so I can just start getting upstairs.
Yeah. Could be worth it.
And it's only a level 1 spell, so I don't even need to spend anything that big.
It's a reasonable plan of action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Thunderwave again.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so even if they... Do you want me to roll anyway? I mean, they're gone regardless, but...
Well, if they succeed,
If they succeed, they take 1.
and they become minions.
yeah.
So, yeah, Bertrand's still standing.
Okay, so Bertrand is still up. Carl, on the other hand, knocked out against the wall.
Demand a surrender. Fuck this guy.
I just stare Bertrand in the eye. There is fight in you.
Well, he not
Take
20.
your-
Oh, yes, there is.
If you want to live, take your friend and go. If you want to die like your friends upstairs, you're more than welcome to continue this farce.
Just remember that you look like Xenos, right?
I know, that's why I'm talking like this.
Bertrand's gonna take your plea and grab Arnold and flee.
He never really liked Carl. Obviously.
Well, he goes to check on Carl. Is Carl alive?
Technically, he would be unconscious unless. Because he was his
He can
adversary.
live.
He
I
can
can
live?
let
Okay.
these. They're grunts. They're not really a part of the command
They're
structure.
fleeing, and they're going down the path. After they become conscious, you see them leave down the steps towards the hall.
I start advancing up the stairs.
Okay. You see, in your as you go up the stairs, you see in your wake all these people that have not survived encounters with your friends. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can
Alright.
do.
Spaz.
I'm gonna get as close as I can, but basically what happens is, from this corner, just the barrel of a gun just kind of pokes around the corner. And I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. I guess you have the thing that ignores
I've sharpshooter, so
Yeah,
I can.
that ignores 3/4 cover or whatever it is.
3/4 cover, half cover, and I can fire my guns in melee.
I'm not worried about it then. You can most certainly do that.
Yeah, so my pistol just goes around the corner, and I'm going to make. If I hit, this is going to be a goading attack, so he has to try and get me through Dvorak and Mira. So this is just a regular shot. 20. That'll hit.
That'll definitely hit.
And then this is a goading attack, so he takes 15 damage and makes a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, okay. Just once. Sorry. He takes 11 plus 15?
No. 15 total.
15 total. Sorry.
15
Okay.
total. Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
So I did that correctly. Minus 15. No, you should be at 31. Okay. Okay,
And then a
got
wisdom
it.
check, please.
Goading attack. You want me to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, damn it, I didn't put it on there. What is your wisdom saving throw? You have a +6. Okay. D20 +6.
50-50 chance. Succeeds.
Okay, it saves.
That's fine. Second attack.
Yep.
I have advantage on this because of Vex.
Okay.
23 for
Yep.
7. Goading for 14 total.
14. Okay, so another 7. I see.
Yep.
7 is on 17.
And then another wisdom.
D20 +6. Okay.
Okay, he has disadvantage against anyone else but me.
Does that matter to him?
Probably not gonna matter.
No, it doesn't matter to him. He's okay. He's okay with that. All
That's
right.
fine. Yeah, I thought so. But that's okay. Just trying to grab his
All right.
attention.
Yep.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Oh, sorry. Is that your turn?
Just trying to think of how anybody super wounded. Not in line of sight
On line of sight, I don't think.
at all, really. Yeah. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah. Done.
Okay. It's Stoneman's turn. I'm scared.
Right. Let me bring up Dominant sheets. How does this work again? I haven't really checked out much. Class features. Here we go. Right. Bonus action, disengage, for free. No, not using a full
Okay.
focus point because that's how this works now. For
Yep.
patron defense, and then
Yep.
come over here, and
Yep.
then punch. So is it unarmed strike? Unarmed strike, sure. Advantage because flanking.
Okay, that'll
19
miss.
No, he's blessed.
Okay.
So
Then it
that
does hit.
hits. And then he'll grapple. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he gets to make a second attack at advantage because.
Okay. Sparrowhawk goes down.
Rip the boy.
Doman is the type to knock them out unconscious, so I'm sure that he is not dead.
And we'll probably just go back here and hold the
Okay.
thing here. 10.
Then GG.
Hello. Okay, that's a crit. I'm just gonna swallow this guy.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right. I mean, the damage you take him out, so you eat him.
I don't know what this does to the gnome, but I just basically not even bite, just open my mouth and engulf the guy and then swallow him.
The pirate, not the gnome.
The pirate, yeah.
Yeah, just making sure. But yes, you definitely do.
Yeah.
The gnome seems a little like the whole thing. He's a little dazed because you've been kind of standing on him.
I look at the gnome and I do that throat thing where I blink one eye at a time.
sorry, continue.
Yeah, no, that's my thing. That's it.
Okay. So if you administer a potion, is it a standard or a bonus
No,
action?
that's an action. That's a standard action. Unless you want to rule it opposite in another way.
No. I'm just debating what what Dagger's gonna do. This penguin. God damn it. Gonna fly to the penguin. I now have advantage because I have an ally. So we're going to use my dagger with advantage. Are you fucking kidding me?
Bonus action
Offhand.
attack. If you hit, you still get the crit. You still get the sneak attack.
Yeah. So let me just nope.
Fuck.
Okay. Then I will disengage to get over to here, and Dagger is standing on top of Sparrowhawk with all of her might, and that will be her turn. Bertram is running down the road, free from tyranny. Sparrowhawk is unconscious. I guess we'll do saving throws.
Just like you.
Or they're knocked to 0, so I guess that's not. That's fine. They don't have to make
Yeah,
sense.
they're in a stable state.
Hilda! We're just going to... Misty Step.
Welcome back.
And I think Misty Step is not listed as to the type of action they are.
Bonus.
It is a bonus action.
Yep.
Standard actions. Gonna give Sparrowhawk a potion. It's not a very good potion. It's because healing potions aren't that good actually. But what is it? 2d4
plus 2.
+2.
Yes, you
Yeah.
come to the dice roll.
Sparrowhawk gets 8 HP. It's gonna really matter in a second when Dvorak goes. Okay. But that is her turn. Dvorak! It's the sassy lost child. She kind of like gestures to you, like, bring it.
Yes.
Sparrowhawk is basically prone underneath Dagger. Here, I'll make the prone. They like spluttered to consciousness. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. If you're targeting Sparrowhawk, then
Feels rough.
back to. Yep.
Oh,
Do
no.
you kill him. Because you have to make a wisdom saving throw if you want him alive. Or you can absorb a Sparrowhawk into the sword.
Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about this. Oh no.
You watch as you hear Dagger scream as the essence that was once Sparrowhawk goes swimming into the blade, and you feel like the being within, like let out a cry of like power. He decided that one. Take my hands off the wheel. Yeah. But yes, Dagger is screaming.
Yeah, that one feels weird.
Second attack. Now he'll be with us always.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Dvorak did
For
not
sure.
ship us. Dvorak was just like, I'm fed up with this romance bullshit.
He's making sure you're both dying together.
Yeah. It's beautiful that way.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
That's how that works.
Okay. Is that your
I guess.
okay. Mira. They are slavers, guys. It's okay. I'm just making you feel bad because I modeled them after previous species.
It's weird that that's happened twice in this campaign for me. There are 2 fake Jed deaths.
So far.
So far.
So far.
I had a nickel.
We finally meet Salvadorians just yet.
It just zooms out to the Razor's
No.
DMing it, and it's just like, do you guys need to go to couples therapy? And Razor's like, no, I tried to make cool DMPCs, but they're dead.
No Vance to save you this time.
Well, I'm dead. Have fun. to be fair, I didn't shoot at him. Oh, that's funny.
All right, Mira. Wind spell chromatic orb. Alrighty. Jeez Louise, guys. What are these rolls?
Accurate.
Is there even anything for me to go upstairs for?
Probably not.
We're doing pretty well, honestly.
No, that's fine.
The encounter's gonna be over before when I get to the 3rd floor at this rate.
2 player characters have eaten 2 of the enemies. So. What a weird,
Okay.
what a weird party.
The mage is on 11. Alright, was that your turn, Jade? Yeah. Alright, Echo.
I'm gonna shock him with my turn.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm not even running, I'm just sauntering. Imagine it would be actually pretty hard for her to run in this cat. So, like. That's turn.
Tomas.
Your huge collars getting caught and everything. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at Dagger. No, I'm gonna fire a shot at Hilda first.
Yep.
Um.
Do it.
23 for 6.
Yep.
What is my damage rolls? Man, I miss old sharpshooter. Where I could cheat. I'll fire off a second round at her.
Yep.
You have advantage on this one.
I do, yes.
Yep.
Yes, you're right.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not it.
Yeah, they're very dead. No alive for you. You kill everyone in this tower.
I'm not the merciful.
No, it's totally fine. This is good. All right. Anyway, Dovid, probably gonna just come smack Dagger around.
Yeah. Let's just do no resources. Punch.
Yep.
Bonus action punch.
Yep.
So advantage.
God damn it, guys. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
All right.
cool. Grappled.
Yep.
Holding this pixie. And then bonus action punch. Okay, that one
That'll miss.
actually does miss. Okay. Turn.
Okay. Would you rather be in my belly?
I don't like this full arc going on. I find it very uncomfortable.
I'm pretty sure
GG.
Nysa said that near Echo she would shoot you.
You have consumed.
Because you would assume that you're a monster.
She is in her own right.
How is this guy attached to the cannon?
It's like a flimsy chain.
Yummy.
Not one that he can break easily, but you probably could.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to bite the chain.
Sure.
I mean, it's
It hurts your teeth. It hurts your teeth.
What the AC is for a chain?
I think it's 10, so.
Alright, well, I'm just trying to nibble on this while staring at the gnome.
Okay. It's Dagger's turn. Okay. I have a penguin attached to me. That means I can move in any spaces next to penguin. But I cannot move away from penguin. Is that how grapple work? I need to look up grapple because this is important.
Also, I take responsibility for the Chris K. They all started when I started listening to Rivers in the Desert.
Yeah, you're right.
It's entirely my fault and choice of music.
Grapple. Alright, here we go. Grapple conditions. Successfully grappled. As a free.
I believe speed is 0. That was what it was before.
Yeah, your speed is 0. You can't increase.
I don't know if they changed it in the 2024 one.
No, I'm reading it in the D&D sources of D.
Okay. So it is an acrobatics to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give that a go.
Yeah, I believe it's acrobatics or athletics versus whichever one is used.
Okay. Well, acrobatics is something that she has, so in theory...
8 plus proficiency bonus. So it would be a 4. Oh, plus strength. Oh. It's only a 14 then. Unless there's something to do with the feature.
Be just fine. I mean, it's usually not a problem, but the one thing that Dagger has is acrobatics, so maybe I can make this work. I just gotta find what her acrobatics is. So she has a plus 15.
Looking. I'll check the martial arts section.
I'm pretty sure it should be in there.
Yes,
There's like
it
a
is,
DC for the
dexterity.
grapple.
It's dexterity, so it's
Yeah.
DC 18.
Okay, well, let's give this a go. Come on, Dagger. 1d20 plus 15.
Whew.
19. Is that enough?
Oh my god.
It's just enough.
Just enough. Bit
Immediately touches the circle. I'm going to leave this to Chris, but a teleportation circle goes off. Doman, I will let Chris decide if Doman goes in or jumps out in time for next session.
So funny.
But regardless, Dagger is gone.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be absolutely hilarious if she went into the other cannon.
She like has one last forlorn expression when she looks at Sparrowhawk, and then she's gone. You guys have cleared the tower.
Have we?
Well, there's some dudes up top. You guys can decide what you want to do with them, but
They're just looking at each other
regardless,
like, I ain't going down there.
they're not really meant to like leave their post, but
Are you going to the
Did you
side?
hear an explosion?
Got
Yeah.
very hot for a second there.
We're not
But-
meant to leave our post.
We're paid to look pretty.
yeah. But Echo, we can say that you get the whole way up the thing to the room where everyone else is for the teleportation room. We will just figure out what Doman wants to do. I'll ask Chris, and he can figure it out for next time. But those of you who are here, because only the people that are actually touching the circle in the center left, if they wanted to. So
We're going to be hunted by the entire Zool party.
Rip Shadow.
you break the chains, Gigi, at this moment.
Sorry. Drop my laptop.
It's all good.
You good?
Didn't hear anything, so that's all good. I want to know what other spells Sparrowhawk had, but I'll ask it after.
You'll never know.
Fair enough. He's fucking dead.
I suspect one, and I'm a little sad.
That's okay. I was literally about to, and then you guys just like crit too much. I'm like, I should have given him more HP. I never know how much HP to give people.
I told you. But you think it's enough, give them more.
He had more HP than level 15 Jed, so.
Always.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, they
always
had
under
things
risk.
to prevent it, and I was like, oh, Jed now has like, not Jed, like Sparrowhawk has 20 AC. Clearly, you won't be able to hit that, and then everyone's rolling like 23s and crits, and I'm just like, okay, never mind.
Always expect you put too little HP on.
Yep. No, it's okay. It just means you have someone who's really pissed at you for later.
That's cool. I like a good revenge plot. And they'll be like, who are you? Somewhere in another universe, Jed starts to do chores that he hasn't been doing.
For the record, Dvorak, your sword is thrumming with power. The person that you absorbed had a lot of magical energy. They had some tasty, tasty blood, and your sword is very happy.
Well, I don't hear much else.
I'll be honest, you guys are able to easily take out the people up above. I'm not even going to worry about it too much. It's not here or there. You guys beat them up like you did everyone else.
Yeah, we could honestly just send
This-
Roman up there and he'd be fine.
Yeah, it's a tactile strike. You take them out. If you want, the two above can be alive. If
Yeah,
you
we'll-
send Doman to do that, then you at least have someone if you want. Although Doman might not be here.
Yeah,
so...
that's true. Regardless, we'll take them alive. Why not?
Okay.
Why is...
But yeah, you have the run of the tower.
Okay.
I recognize that you don't necessarily have all the information, but let's just operate under the assumption that you don't have a firm answer on Doman and you don't know what to do
that's
about
fine.
it.
That's fine.
Okay.
I drop wild shape and give her a little burp.
I don't want to know.
The guy up there is just like, ugh.
No.
What was that, Sam?
I was just know I was still concentrating on the spell I was broken ages ago.
Okay. My blessing would drop at this point. Who is this man?
Yeah.
And why is he chained to the cannon?
He's no longer chained. I've beaten the chains.
Why was he?
Give me, like, 2 minutes. I just need to put something in the fridge real quick. I'll be right back.
Let's Razor flying off to the fridge.
Reach into my mouth, spit out a bit of a Paris bandana.
Oh, not again!
What?
Stop eating people!
What do you mean again?
You
What?
did it earlier!
When?
When we were fighting Black Oak's crew!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I approved of that one.
Well, technically it's not cannibalism, but don't eat sentient things!
So you'd rather I shoot them?
It's not about killing them or not killing them, it's about your
Using
reaction,
the
your
resources of their bodies for a meal?
There are illnesses you can contract from eating
I'm a medic.
people. Then you should know not to eat people.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
My frog shape.
I just hear you shouldn't eat people.
My frog shape has a very good digestive system.
But you're not in your frog shape now, are you? How does that work? I don't want to know. Actually, there's one type of magic I'd never want to touch myself, and that's druidic magic, because shit is fucked. Right.
You want me to turn you into something?
I would rather you not. I wouldn't be able to stop you.
Anyway, yes. I want to know as well. Hello.
Hi, we're here to rescue you.
Why were you chained up to the cannon?
You are, who are you people?
I'm not gonna eat you, don't worry. My name is Gigi.
Hello, I'm Thomas. I'm also not going to eat you.
Why are you using your actual name? You have a disguise? I don't.
I didn't give myself a name.
Okay, well that's...
Hi, I'm Steven.
They keep me here in emergencies to operate that thing.
Okay.
Gestures to the cannon.
Wait, that means you have Founder's Blood.
No, it
No?
means I have arcane powers.
Okay, sorry, I made a leap of logic there. My
So
bad.
can you help us...
He looks at you a little strangely.
Don't worry about it.
Can you help us fire
Found.
this cannon at your tower?
You want to fire it at the other tower?
Yeah.
There's a revolution happening. Look out the window.
You look at him, look wary over there. And he looks reluctant.
See, it's all on fire.
Salvador's days are numbered. We're coming to kill him.
There is another over there. Like myself, though.
Oh.
That makes sense.
He just kind of flounders a bit. He's a little bit done flouted and dazed. Like,
Sorry about stepping on you.
I'm gonna pull out my spyglass and have a look at the other tower and the path that would lead to it.
it looks kind of similar to what was going on over here. It seems like the rioting is starting to spread across the like marketplace towards the other side now. The entire like area is a lot more lit up in general, not just fire. Like some of it's just also lighting in general, but.
Okay. We don't have any way to contact the other team, do we? At least not without using spell slots. Yeah, we're not the only ones sabotaging things. There was the other submarine.
Yeah, there is another crew.
Yeah, the soldiers of the other the nation that is allied with us effectively.
Okay, well,
Vicenza.
You can just go to the tower.
I want to see what is in, because they're on two opposite sides of the cove, right?
Yeah, like you could definitely fire at it. For the record, like you are parallel with it. Welcome back to Borak.
Welcome back. To get there, we would have to go through a lot more. Feels firing on it in this context would make us just as bad as the ones we're trying to best. We should probably.
Did you take out everyone in the tower?
We haven't checked the lowest part of the tower, but all the rooms are clear.
Do you know where the... Sorry, what did you say your name was?
My name... He kind of looks a little wary and he's like, it's Ezra.
Did you know where this teleportation circle goes?
It's goes back to the main the household of Salvador's crew.
So they
Sparrowhawk and Dagger lived here.
But it means
and it was a
Sorry.
quick means to return.
So they could be bringing people through that teleportation circle any moment.
Dora, could you go down and keep an eye on it? Okay.
Possible. I don't know what's happening out there. They asked you to go watch the teleportation circle.
Yeah, it
just in case.
Could come back. And I want my best man keeping an eye on it. Yeah. Thank you, Mira.
How long were you chained to that?
It's in shifts for when Sparrowhawk was unavailable. He's much stronger than I am.
Is it a similar situation at the other tower? They have a powerful caster there.
Sparrowhawk was the only really powerful one. Had a means to go over there, from what I understand. the amount of magic you channel in the cannon is proportional to the amount of damage it can output.
Okay. Let's see.
I.e., the level spell slot you put in.
Thank you.
It's an amplifier then. Interesting. That's the thing, would they be willing to sacrifice one of their arcane cannons? They could fire on us at any moment.
With everything I know about Salvador, Katie,
Yeah.
would I be able to make a check to be able to answer that for Tomas?
Sure. Make a
What?
history check with advantage.
An advantage history check. I fucking don't have a clue. There's the rules you needed us from us earlier, Katie.
Here's what I will say. You don't have like deep intricacies, but it doesn't take a lot of knowledge to be like Salvador doesn't hold high value on life.
So he absolutely would just shoot this the cannon with the other cannon. Is at least my assumption of the man.
I think it's a fair assumption to make, I guess. So do with that what you will.
Well, honestly, that kind of would work in our favor. We want to disable one of the cannons anyway.
I do have an idea to disable one of the cannons.
Okay.
If we don't want to use it.
Go on.
I held up the pellet. The pellet.
I'm pretty sure the force would sunder metal.
Well, that's the idea.
That would destroy rather than disable.
Yes.
As we've kind of surmised from Ezra here, they need someone on it to be able to use it at all.
Yeah.
So if we just remove whoever's attached to it.
Yeah. Fair.
That being said, I'm more concerned about us being shot at any moment.
Yeah. Well,
let's get Ezra out of here then.
Yeah, let's vacate the premise.
Okay.
And if we have to, we'll make our way to the other cannon and take it out in a similar fashion.
Okay. You grab Ezra. He's like still disoriented, but he'll like go with you because you did break him out of the chains. He's just a little he's a little malnourished. Like he was fed. He was not like starving or anything, but like it wasn't comfortable circumstances by any means.
Do you know of a way to disable the transportation circle?
I think there are levels of magic that can disrupt them.
Right. You could also deface it to the.
Yeah, like you could just make it so that it doesn't.
But I'm gonna be honest, that'd be really useful when we own this place.
Okay, sure.
But also,
You could drown the entire place in water, and then if people teleport in here, it's not a good idea.
It's quite funny. It would take quite a while to drain out. I have one of those pellets, don't I?
Yes, yours is a.
I do as well.
Bullet.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a ranged one.
Unless I have a pellet.
I just look out the window and I'm just kind of gauging the distances to the other tower. Maybe I could shoot it into there. But again, that endangers the caster.
This depends on what sacrifices you're willing to make.
We're better than the slavers. Let's go free some people.
Alright, where are we taking Ezra then?
I want to quickly check the lower floors just in case there's anyone else being held.
I'm looking at that library.
No information there for sure. We can always come back here once things calm down.
If it's still there.
Ezra will be like, it typically will take about 10 minutes for the full thing to unveil. So that it can be properly shot out in all directions.
So we can tell if they're changing direction at us.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna, as we are heading out, look for any sources
get a
of
vibe.
magic. If they are, pick it up, put it into battle holding, and I'll just have a run around the tower.
Okay. You just have a run around the tower. Sparrowhawk himself has a staff of defense on him.
Yeah, of course he does.
Because of course he does. He also has a magical pair of spectacles.
Oh, that's cute.
It does indeed, just to save time, because I know you guys are going to look at it anyway, it just lets you read any language, like the reading spectacles Jed used to have. So
That's so useful.
You can decide what you want to do with that. There are a ton of, like... So the library that Doman busted into was arcane locked, but he, like, strength so hard that he busted around the seams that the entire thing blew off.
Mm-hmm.
So inside is kind of like Sparrowhawk's little library. It has some kind of, like, old arcane books. It seems like he's the only one here that seems to care about this stuff. So there's there might be like a spell book or two in there. There's like history books. There's...
Yeah, I'm putting anything that I'm like, ooh, interesting, and I'll just put those into the bag of holding as well.
Sure. We can go over a few things of that later. Yeah. Other than that, you guys head all the way down. Here, I'll just unveil all the things at this point. So there was, there's like a basement level. That's where the two guys that Echo let free were sleeping. And then there's a lower level, which seems to mostly just hold like crates and things like that. It looks like there are cells here, but they're currently empty. This might be where some of the like arcane people would be stored. If they're not, like, in practice up top.
Okay.
Ezra? Have they ever used a mermaid for this?
I don't know. We don't usually see the other ones. It's usually ones used until they're no longer useful, I guess.
Where do you go when you're not here?
Into these chambers, right?
Right.
Sometimes, yeah. Lately, I've been upstairs mostly. There's been a lot going on. And they need some... Used to be there would be lots of time off, but they've been having to have someone man the cannons all the time these days. And Sparrowhawk is so used for many things. Was used for many things.
We'll make our way to the other tower once we're done here.
Yeah.
My sister could be hooked up to it right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going there.
it's safer and wiser to do what we're doing. Let's go.
Okay.
Ezra, do you know a safe place for you to hide out in the town itself? Or would you rather stick with us for the time being?
We're in Gallows Edge. There is no safe place.
Follow behind us and with us. We'll do what we can to keep you safe.
Yeah, he follows you willingly. You all pack up anything that looks kind of interesting. We can go over that a bit later, but it's mainly just what I listed there, and then whatever's in the library. I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to do while you're at this tower. You can let me know now, but...
So we know the key to the weapon is a magic user. So we don't need to disable it physically.
For those of... Yeah, for people who cast spells, people would channel basically a spell slot's worth of magic into the device, and that would be what causes it to power on and fire out. It sounds like Ezra is maybe the equivalent of someone who can use, like, 3rd level spell slots, which, for some of you, are definitely stronger than that. But it sounds like Sparrowhawk could use quite high level spell slots, so that's kind of why he keeps going off about how, like, he would be the one to do the, like, the really heavy damage stuff.
Right.
So.
Okay.
You seem to have at least disabled their strongest caster.
Oh, he's now powering an ancient sword.
Yes.
Okay, so even if we don't have these things totally disabled, they are lower in ability than before. That's something. Alright, let's keep going.
Alright, you guys leave. As you're going back the way you came, you start to hear... There's been, like, sirens and manic chaos and things like that. But suddenly, there's, like, a booming voice, and there appears to be speakers, at least nearby where you're at. And you just hear... Everyone stop! Resonates. Silence. The chaos on the deck. There's still fire, in the distance, but it seems like the punching and the... As you're getting closer, the, like, chaos of that has stopped. It has been brought to my attention that there are people who are in unrest right now and are unhappy. If you would like to come air your grievances with me directly, then you can continue your roughhousing. But otherwise, I request for you all to return to your homes immediately. The silence is kind of met with, like, a wave of almost terror brushing across the people. As for the little piggies who have decided to infiltrate us, I request your presence at my manor. Stop sneaking around in my territory and come face me head on. For every hour you delay, I will remove one of my captives from the land of the living. and you can hear something moving and the sound vibrating as in the distance you can hear some shouting as some noises are being held in the distance as someone is being hit with something. Don't keep me waiting. I don't bluff. And a big, loud, like, scratchy, disoriented noise as, like, the speaker goes dead. Crackles along.
Yeah.
Ezra, how far away is that manor?
He kind of points to the distance, and as you get closer to the dock, you see that all the buildings kind of like almost funnel towards this big grand staircase. And it's probably like, if you guys were to book it, like maybe like a 10-15 minute run to get there. But at the top, there's like this big building that's kind of like decadent in like a grungy kind of way.
We have disabled one of the cannons. We could send for the attack and then go deal with him while they attack so he can't get reinforcements.
You guys think you're gonna take on the Salvador crew?
We've killed the majority of his captains already.
Yeah.
But have you touched his crew?
Yeah,
You took Sparrowhawk down, but
Did you not hear what we just said? And also,
What,
we're not
like-
alone.
His personal crew will seem to be different than the captain's.
Sure.
Is what he's getting at.
I-
Don't really have a
he
choice.
he looks at you guys all like you're crazy, basically. He's definitely like got a lot more gun shy since the announcement.
He's gonna start killing people.
No, I'm aware. My
So-
point is, we're going to go deal with them.
Yeah.
But we could have the Devil Smile attack while he's distracted with us.
No, I agree.
He can't be leading and fighting us at the same time.
Okay. How are people feeling?
Echo's already started walking.
Okay. That answers that.
Wait.
Echo.
Wait. Where's the rally?
That's a very fair question.
Unless I saw them when they were with you. When I flew up to the thing.
No, they weren't.
Oh no, that's right, it was before.
Yeah.
Listen, I wasn't here.
I will use the. I believe I have a sending stone that connects to the Devil's Smile.
Who is your sending stone with?
So.
What?
With me, right?
Yeah.
So you gave one to Devil Smile to use?
I believe we had one, yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't know. You have one set of sending stones.
We have two.
That you
One
can
is for Mary, and then one is that we have given out.
like. You could have given it to her before you guys parted. Is that what you decided to do?
I believe that's what we did. Yeah, so we could get in contact with her without using stuff.
Sure. Okay, that's fine. Then going forward, that is where it is. Don't let me forget it, because I will.
Let me figure out what I'm gonna say. But yeah, we are gonna be walking.
Okay. You guys head out. The mass chaos that was on the docks. There are still flames, there's broken debris, but it's a ghost town now. There's no one around to stop you. I don't know exactly what your other force was doing. Maybe they were headed to take out the other tower, to be completely honest with you. But I'm trying to remember what you guys had organized with them. Regardless, you head towards the building, and you see it in all its horrid splendor. The man himself has beckoned you to come. We're doing the thing where we walk in a line towards the buildings like it's Act 3. Exactly. And as you guys climb the steps, we're going to end there so that next time we can get into the meat of all that and figure out where Doan is and everyone else is.
Okay.
But if you want us to do ascending so that we can just get that noted, we can do that.
I got 24 words.
Sweet.
I don't know if it's very good, but yeah. Smile, things progressed fast. We're on our way to Salvador. Attack now. Tell the other team to go for the. Wait, I've got one more word. I'll say the cardinal direction of where the other tower was.
Yeah.
East Tower, whatever.
The East Tower. Yeah, whatever the opposite one is, that's when you tell them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna also copy this. And
Deploy the kobolds.
Yes.
noted. I will also do a response for that later, because I have no brain. But we have that, and then I just wanted to note real quick, you got the reading spectacles and staff of defense.
Samantha will also send a message with the other sending stone to Mary. And be like, along the lines of, going into something very dangerous. Wish me luck.
Say I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you. Captain, say I love you. Captain, I'm gonna kill you. Say I love you. I'm gonna kick you in the chins and turn you into an animal. Say I love you.
I care very deeply for you. Fuck it. I love you. Stay safe.
There you go.
I really hope she doesn't hear you and then it cuts off. I've been bullied by my crew.
Spells. I'm gonna say that there are 2 spell books.
Yeah, Staff of Defense is really good.
It is.
I think someone should have that.
Next time we see Salvador, by stream.
Oh yeah, by stream.